Horses are on the track and pretty the post for the 8th race. Condition pace a 1 mile, purse of $4,500. Exactas and tries. A field of 9, no changes. This is the Bacardi 03 Challenge of the Week. The one Downtown Dude, owned by Elizabeth Decker at Temperance, Michigan, trained and driven by Dale Decker. Number 2 is Cam Volo by Mark Godetel of Alliance, Ohio, and William Michael of Bucyrus, Ohio, trained by Mark Godetel with Dave Ward. Number 3 is Daisy's Boy. This is Scott Piney's Budweiser Best Bet of the Night, owned by Craig Colston of Springboro, Ohio, trained by Virgil Morgan Jr. The K-Man, Kayne Kauffman. Number 4 is Albion What Punctual by Jay and Kim Shermonte Sears at Deerfield Beach, Florida, trained and driven by Jay Sears. The 5 Fess Up by Ronald Burke of Waynesburg, Pennsylvania, trained by Mickey Burke Sr. Ray Paver is up. The 6 Endless Endeavor by Mary and John Arrowwood of Dayton, Ohio, trained by John Arrowwood with Jeff Ace Nicehonger. Number 7 is Falcon X by Jerry Zozo of Columbus, Ohio, and Kathy Ratcliffe of Orient, Ohio, trained by Jim Daly with Sandy Beatty out. The 8 is Crown Time Big Band, owned by Esther Cranover, MacArthur, Ohio, trained by Earl Owings with Jason Brewer. And for the outside of the 9 is Mystical Cam, owned by Reed Racing of Newark, Ohio. Dean Collins trains and drives. Field in motion. They're all fan pacing and stepping out of there for the lead. There goes Daisy's Boy driving up the middle of the track. There's the 5 Fess Up. Coming away, racing in third from off the rail. That is Downtown Dude. Angling in 4. That is Cam Volo. Away in 5. Forwardly placed there. That is Falcon X, who's hung to the outside of there. Inside in 6, Crown Chime Big Ben. 7th there along the rail. That is Albion What Puncho. A gap at 2. Racing in 8th. That is Endless Endeavor. Another gap at 2. 9th then trailing the field of Mystical Cam. Stepping by the opening quarter in 27 seconds flat. Passing on by the stand for the first time and heading on down to the half. And Daisy's Boy and the K-Man on top by a length and a quarter. To the outside, now ranging up into, that is Falcon X. Along the inside, Fess Up is racing in third. Downtown Dude racing in 4th there. 5th along the rail, that is Cam Voa. Move to the outside, racing in 6. Crown Time Big Ben. Albion What Punch was next. Endless Endeavor. And 9th then trailing the field, that is Mystical Cam. As they step around the clubhouse, turning on over to the half. They're halfway home. 56 and 2/5. Off the turn and driving down the backside, and Daisy's Boy with the lead here by a head. Up on the outside, Falcon X, the brutal mile racing into and swung up 3 wide of the outside. That is Crown Time Big Ben. Watching over these dueling leaders from 4th, that is Fess Up. Outside racing in 5, Cam Volo. Buried to the rail racing in 6, that is Downtown Dude. Up on the outside, racing in 7th there, Albion What Punchal. 8th is Endless Endeavor, and 9th then trailing the field, Mystical Cam. Wheeling by 3/4 and 125 and 1/5. They'll pace the final turn and head for home, and Daisy's Boy with the lead here is making every pull a winning one. To the inside, Crown Time Big Ben. Outside racing in 2. Here's Fess Up. Off the turn and less than an 1/8 of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come, and Daisy's Boy has responded well here. He's opening up and drawing away very impressively this evening. Daisy's Boy, gate to wire. Finishing second, the 5 Fess Up. Very close for third at the top of the mile. 153, 2/5. Daisy's Boys back to winning ways. Official 3-5-6-1 is official. Top of the mile, 153 and 2/5. Here's the 3, Daisy's Boy, coast to coast. A 5-year-old bay gelding by Jenna's Beach Boy out of the Shady Days mare. She by Falcon Sealster by Craig Colston of Springboro, Ohio, trained by Virgil Morgan Jr. Nicely handled cheer this evening by the winning driver, the K-Man, Kayne Kauffman. For driver Kayne Kauffman, that's 5 wins on this evening's card. 3-5-6 is official. 3-5 Exacta 780. 3-5-6 try 54-20.